Ndimachero neabuthi mucha. Witani. Mina ndirona rombela ndinyi. Good morning, family. Today we're going to look at the best method to address the injustice of colonization of the mind. It is not to decolonize the curriculum, because that is external. We should not even allow that treason to come out of our mouths. We don't mention that word. As Socrates said, that the secret of change is to focus all our energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. So what is past, we know is history. We don't forget it, but we don't dwell on it. We start building the new. So where do we start? We focus on a complete reset of the chip in the mind. After extensive research of decades, I developed 9 pillars of a new education system that will be delivered in 3 distinct stages of educating a mind. Every step of the 3 steps benefits from the 9 pillars in totality. The only difference is the method of instruction during each phase. Let's start with the first 1,000 days. The first 1,000 days of a human being's life. What we do in the education system, we extend it to 6 years. So the first 6 years of life, a child doesn't come to the world with a clean slate. They have remnants from both parents, and it's high percentages. So we study heritability because genetics and the environment that we are introducing the child to, the nexus thereof, it interacts in the most complex of ways. So we need to study how the environment we are introducing is going to affect this being. Our research encourages the natural flow of life during the first 6 years of a child's life. We don't interfere in their natural processes. We don't impose what we know on them. We do not teach. We observe the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that this new life brings with from God. We support it. We allow the baby to teach us what they came with, what they know. Importantly, what they came to learn in this lifetime. We just support the path. Each and every one of the nearly 8 billion people in the world has got their own path in this lifetime. They have come for a specific purpose. So what we do is we sit back and observe, scientifically and spiritually, to receive the instructions from the child so that we know how to support their path. The other thing we do is we teach through conduct. At that stage, they don't understand do as I say. They relate more to do as I do. They'll copy you and they'll emulate everything you do impeccably. If you want your child to sit upright throughout, that's all you do. The child is going to copy you, and that's how she's going to sit. Whatever you do, they're going to emulate it. So we need to be very, very careful at this stage of their learning. Their minds are fragile, but they're stronger, and they actually know more than you. This is not the time yokuteketisa umntwana. They can hear you. Speak properly. This is not the time to undermine their brain. It is stronger than yours. Then we have the second phase, from 6 to 13. This is what we normally call a matriculation stage in South Africa, from grade 1 to grade 12. So for 12 years, we rush you through school, we put you through matric. We don't even know if matric suits you. We don't even know if that's what you want to do in life, but we make it a standard of being judged, the matric, for 12 years. We don't microwave our children. We slow cook them. We are Africans. We give them 13 years during this time. And this is the most complex of all 3 stages of education. So what we do is we split the 13 years. First of all, we need to understand that in society, not everyone is meant for university. Not everyone should go to university. In fact, every society, only 30% of society goes to university because they have to run certain, heads of industry. So those people we send to university, but the 70%, we groom them through apprenticeships. We make sure that every gap in the economy, in the wheels that drive the economy, we make sure that every gap is filled. We need plumbers, we need chefs, we need hairdressers, we need so many people who make the world go round properly. We need people who answer the telephone properly. You need to phone Telkom once and get your query sorted out, not 10 times. So those jobs, do not undermine them. They are the wheels of economy. Then we have the last stage, which is from 19 years to 100. We don't have an age limit. Everybody is entitled to education. Everybody has a right to education, and we're not going to violate that. So we accept everybody who is coming to study. What we do at this stage, however, is we split the groups. You don't want to crowd the young children with the older energy. Forgive me, I'm also old. But we don't want to crowd the younger group with that. You want to give them the freedom to express themselves without having to respect some elders in class. So we separate the groups. But this group, we recruit a very, very special group during this time of unemployed graduates, and we restructure them and take them to other routes. You must remember, at this stage, everybody we accept into the university has a job automatically, because you have to work for 3 days. You are learning by doing, and you have to be in class for 3 days. So everybody we admit is already employed. We start with our unemployed graduates. They already have the muscle memory of studying. We start with them, we admit them, we bring them in, we change their careers, we check what the country needs, we check what the economy of that canton needs. What do we need? And we take the groomed graduates and we just tilt them a little bit to ensure that they fulfill that economic need. So for today, I'm only doing videos that are talking about the first stage of our grooming, which is our babies from 0 to 6, focusing on the first 1,000 days of their life. Another anomaly we have in South Africa is that we are single-headed families, and this is very painful for me to say. But the damage that is caused by not having a value system from 2 parents is far beyond what we fathom. So let's talk about it.